Well, this is new. Talking to the camera, of course. So that video you just watched was shot on my trusty little Canon DSLR. I was edited to give it an analog film look. Here's how I did it. So a bit of flashback. I've been interested in this film look for a while now. If you look at pretty much any of the photos I've posted lately, they all have added green or bloom, all chasing that analog film look. So naturally, I just wanted to extend the same thing to video. And it's such a crazy coincidence that Dehancer reached out to me while I was trying to figure this out. So what is Dehancer? Dehancer is a film emulation plugin that you can use with a wide range of video editing software to get that sweet film-like look. Now, full disclosure before we go ahead, Dehancer did give me free access to the software to check it out, but they had no say over the contents of this video. This is my honest review of Dehancer as a casual hobbyist on DaVinci Resolve 18. For my film look experiments, I was particularly interested in three things: authentic film color recreation, bloom, and halations. So back in the day, the film stock you used to shoot a photo or video determined the color sense of the final output. Compared to now, you have a lot more room in post to make it something else altogether. And I wanted to recreate the distinct looks of some famous film stocks. Bloom is the soft misty glow that you can see around bright objects shot on film. Then there is halation, easily the sweetest part about the whole thing for me. This is another physical artifact of how light is captured by film. It produces a reddish-orange halo around light sources and highlights. This is so damn beautiful and also makes skin tones a bit more vibrant. Let's jump into Resolve and take a look at this clip I shot in front of a vending machine. That's where it has this beautiful light. It's already been color corrected, so I'm just gonna add a new node for adding Dehancer. So once you have Dehancer installed, it will show up in your effects tab, and then you just drag it to your node. As I already mentioned, I'm a casual hobbyist, so I'll be going through the settings that I found useful for my particular use case. So first of all, I'm not going to make any changes to the input. If you are someone who shoots in log, there are a lot of options for that. We'll go straight to picking the film profile. I'm a huge fan of the Kodak Aero color look, so I'm going to go for that one here. Yeah, that's looking good. Instantly you can see the blues are a bit more lively or a bit colder. I'm liking this look. Now, film compression is a great tool if you want to bring down the highlights a bit, and that opens up room for manipulation. I'm not going to do that for this particular clip. Now let's add some grain. Dehancer has these categories based on the film stock and the ISO. 35mm at around 500 ISO is looking good for this one. Let's zoom in and see the difference. Yeah, that's looking good. And of course you can increase or decrease the amount as per your liking. I'm gonna keep it at the default, maybe a bit below. Yeah, it's looking good now. Next up is halation, my favorite part of the look. This is what actually attracted me to the whole film look thing. Once enabled, you can see that magical red glow around bright objects. If you zoom in and look at this cup, you can see that. And once again, this is categorized based on the film stock. I'm gonna go for Super 16 here. Yeah, that's looking good. And you can even turn on the mask mode to see where the effect is playing out. Increase it just a bit, slightly. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I like how it's showing up near his glasses. Now we'll add a slight bit of bloom. So bloom will show up wherever there are bright objects, like this. So I'm gonna go for something very subtle. I don't want to make it too cheesy. 65. Yeah, good. Now let's add some film damage. So the lower you go, you will see more damage here. Yeah, see those grains showing up in the film. So this can easily be overdone and then it'll make it look too cheesy in my opinion. So again, I'm gonna go for a subtle look. 35mm, let's see. That's too subtle. 16. Yeah, that looks good. Again, you can play with the amount if you want. I'm gonna leave it at the normal. Now Film Breathe adds some randomness. Each frame gets a change in color and exposure. I'm going to skip this one and go and add a bit of gate wave, which emulates the physical movement of the film strip. Once enabled, you can see that the picture moves around a bit. I'm going to make the effect a bit subtle. Yep, that's looking good. Overscan lets you add your preferred film to the clip. Once you enable it, you can show different types of film in the shot. I can see this being useful for something like a documentary or something. I'm not going to use it for this clip. Now as a final touch, I'm going to add some veneer around the edges. Once again, you can turn on the mask mode and make sure you're doing it properly. Yeah, that's looking good. Nice. And finally, I'm gonna change the quality to high. Well, yeah, that's it. As you can see, I have barely scratched the surface of what this is actually capable of. It comes inbuilt with a lot of film profiles that's very close to the real thing, at least to my untrained eyes. And there are tons of settings to dial in the exact look you want, either as an artistic choice or for work. I bring work up since I've seen a lot of movies and shows attempt to do the film look for a sequence, but the effect sticks out because either it's too unconvincing or it's too cheesy. With Dehancer, you can achieve that perfect balance of it not looking like some filter that you slapped on. So if you want to pick up Dehancer and give it a try, consider using the affiliate link in the description and use the code FILMLOOK10 for a discount. And another thing is that Dehancer has announced a Colorist Award for 2024. It's a worldwide competition, so I'll leave a link for that as well. Alright, thanks.